Stephen, and it's that time of week again. It's time for everyone's favorite tentacle-faced agent of the 9 to show up and give us some exotics that we already have. So, join me this morning as we look for him, and inevitably get disappointed with what he has to show us. Playing on my hunter today because I realized last week that nothing... I can't get anything of worth from the Faded Engram on my Warlock because I already have every Warlock exotic. Because he gave me one that I already had last week, which I thought was impossible. But who knows? I guess not. So I'm on my hunter to at least try to complete the collection for him, I guess. Plus, who doesn't love some good Ace of Spades gameplay, am I right? Oh. One sec, chat. I am pulling it up right now. The iPad I've got is kind of slow, but those of you that watch us at all probably know that. And know my feelings about iPads in general. Hey Jamie, haven't seen you in a while. And hello Aaron. Good to see you too. Hope I see a chest. Don't mind if I do. I don't know why I always start on Earth with these streams, but whatever. But we're probably going to start our search on Titan. I have a feeling, guys. I have a feeling he'll be on Titan this week. Trust me. Hi, welcome to Chili's. What is up, Lee Allison? Good to see you here. How are you doing today? Good shot, Steven. Good shots. There we go. Hold on. Let's try this again.
Forces gearing up for an attack near
there we
here.
go.
We don't know their target. Stop them before we find out the hard way.
Burr is probably somewhere cold. That's that joke was free. You guys can use that. I'll give you permission. I'm doing all right, Lee Allison. Got lunch plans after this. Then I got work plans, and then we're oh, I get to play Mario Party with you tonight, Lee Allison, and I would be lying if I said I was excited just because I hate Mario Party, because it is the single most friendship destroying game I've ever played. Oh yeah, there's an event over here that I'm trying to do. Right? That's why I came here, right? I don't even remember why I oh wait. Ah, there, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, Jamie back at it with the rim shot. I love it. You guys get my humor. There's the event. Nope. Hey buddy, just stand still. Yes, Phase 10 also destroys friendships. Aaron, we are playing the new one that just came out on the Switch. It's going to be me, Lee Allison, Jake, and Anna. So Anna's going to get to play with us again, and I'm excited about that. Even though it's Mario Party. I'm excited to play games with you guys. I'm not excited for the fact that it's Mario Party, because I hate Mario Party.
Do what you do best.
Alright, I guess we're doing this.
The fallen and their stockpiles. Will they ever learn?
God, I love that super. Peekaboo. Well, I'm glad that you are at least going to enjoy the game. I'll probably enjoy it. It's just... It's probably the fact that I played the N64 version a lot with the wrong people. I guess more appropriately, the wrong person. No names will be named here, but it's not anybody that anyone here would know that is not affiliated with the channel. Oh, I got him. Okay, cool. So maybe with non-competitive people, it'll be more enjoyable. Though I feel like Lee Allison is pretty competitive. Lee Allison, I feel like you're pretty competitive with certain things. I don't know how you are with Mario Party. We'll see. I don't know. I will go in, as always, with an open mind. And we shall see. Oh, I love Mario Kart. And I agree, it is also a friendship destroyer. But at least I'm good at it. And it's not based on chance, 100%. If you're just tuning in, Zur has not shown up just yet. He's still got another 11 minutes. We will be looking for him at 12 on the dot. We're going to start our search on Titan because I got a feeling, guys. I got a feeling he's on Titan. But in the meantime, enjoy this gameplay of me soloing an event that I've done a jillion times. Give me the arc charge. Give it to me. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
How nice for Fallen to share their caches with us.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch with this event. So both of my controllers have separate issues now. My gray controller can't properly turn right with the right analog stick. And my blue controller, which is the one that I'm using, has problems with sprinting to where the left analog stick doesn't want to stay pressed down. So now I'm basically screwed if I want to play any kind of FPS. So if you see me sprinting very jerkily, that is what that is. And I apologize. I'm doing my best, I promise. And if you were talking in the chat, I will check in a moment. But right now I've got this to deal with. Done.
Stop those walkers and the scorch cannons.
Cool.
We got everything.
You are indeed a force.
I could see that, Lee Allison. That makes sense. Oof. Where's the chest? There you are. Cool. Great. Awesome. Alright, where to now? Let's go to Winding Cove. Not like you guys that have watched the Zur streams in the past haven't seen Winding Cove enough. We've only spent like a cumulative 2 hours there. Wow. My instincts were good here.
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Have they not killed the Thresher
I
yet?
trust your methods.
Ah! That guy blocked my shot. God dang it.
Ship down.
Well, that sucks. Anybody got big plans for the weekend?
Hey, Devrim, guess what?
Cool.
The Cabal lost everything. And I mean everything.
If you were just tuning in, Zur is going to show up in about 6
Yet another
minutes.
devastating blow to their morale.
We will be looking for him
Brilliant.
then. And our search will begin on Titan. Ooh. Love the echo. So cool. I have been playing, if you guys watch the podcast, which went up at 11 Central today because Jake is an hour ahead, I talk a lot about Final Fantasy 15 because that's been the game that I've been playing a lot lately. And I beat it earlier this week. Really, really, really enjoyed it. Very glad I got it. The story, it feels messy and fragmented, but the heart of the story is very much intact, and the heart of the story is just a story of friendship and brotherhood. And that's it resonated with me really well. I just really liked the execution of the story, so it was really good. But I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 15 Comrades lately, which a lot of people seem to have a problem with, and I can see why. But I'm really enjoying it, and I haven't even gotten to play with other people yet. Hey, Mr. P. What is up? Dang it. Ooh. Come on, let me reload so I can shoot you. If you're just tuning in, we have not started looking for Zur yet because he isn't here yet. He has 4 minutes. 4 minutes till Zur time. You guys can help me with the search if you would like, or don't. Either way, I will find him. Doesn't matter if you help or if you're just along for the ride. I'm just glad you're here. Come on. Anybody hoping for anything specific from Zur this week? I've lost on all hope for Zur, if I'm being honest. Because I've gotten everything pre-Forsaken that I want. So at this point, it's like, if he doesn't offer Forsaken stuff, which we know that he isn't, unless if they are magically starting that, then I don't know. I can't think of anything that I want from him. Will today be the day he's on Titan? Will Stephen finally be right? That's what Jake wants to know in the chat. I think so. I've got a feeling. The only prescription is to go on Titan and find out. I will be starting my search on Titan in about 2 minutes. So pop some popcorn, get a soda, do whatever it is that you do when watching me look for Zur. Oh, hey, there's stuff. Really? You don't have Wardcliff? Man. I've gotten so many copies of Wardcliff Coil. And that was the first exotic that Jake got when Forsaken came out. It was a random drop in Gambit. And it was just it was an enemy drop, too. That's what made it even funnier. And it was Wardcliff Coil. But it's a great gun. It's... People compared it to when the game originally came out. It was like the new Galahorn. Because that was the exotic that everybody was like, yeah, if you want to complete the raid, get the Wardcliff Coil. Or at least that's how I remember it. I also am not one to do the raid because, one, I nor my friends are good enough at this game to be raid ready. And two, I just don't like the way they do raids in this game. Hello, Finley. Finlay? Which one of those is correct? Alright. Any minute now. Zur is going to land. We're going to know when new adventures pop up on screen. And then we'll get the show on the road. Okay, that's what I thought. I just didn't want to assume. Thank you for tuning in, Finley. Glad to see you here. Alright, I haven't seen the new adventures thing pop up yet. Gosh, how great would it be if he suddenly decided to have Forsaken exotics, though? What a dream that would be. Alright, I'm going to wait till 12:01 just to make sure. Zur is probably dropped in, and we're about to head to Titan to start our search. But I just want to make sure that we don't prematurely go over there. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and go over there. Yeah, you and me both, Jose. We tried to do the raid, and it didn't work out for us. We did the Eater of Worlds. We were so close, so freaking close, and it got ripped from our hands. We are on our way to Titan to find Zur. I don't know if he's there, but we're going to find out together. If you know where Zur is, feel free to leave me a tip in the chat. And by tip, just tell me where he is. That'll make all of our lives easier. And I will head to him and see what he got. Hello, Claire. I assume this is what you wanted for a shout-out, so hey, Claire, this is me shouting you out. Hey, Inferior, thanks for tuning in. Mr. P is telling me to go to Io. That was going to be where I was going to go after this. Is he on Io? Can you confirm? No problem, Claire. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're just tuning in, my name is Stephen. This is Chortle Games. We do 6 days of content every single week. Mondays and Wednesdays we have Let's Plays at 12 p.m. Central. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays we have live streams in the evening, along with this live stream in the morning/afternoon, where I look for Zur and get disappointed. We'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe one day that'll change. We're headed to see if he's on IO. Cool. Hey, ZM Gaming, I'm gonna walk here just just in case. Okay, he's not on he's not on Titan. He's on IO. Headed to IO, guys. Thanks for the tip. Alright, if I remember correctly, on IO, you're going to go to Giant Scar. You're going to fast travel there. Hey there, Courtney. You guys were super quick with figuring out that he was on IO. Like, literally, it took you less than 2 minutes to be like, oh, hey, moron, he's on IO, not Titan. I appreciate it. Thank you for saving all of us time. I'm headed there now. Giant's Scar on IO. Go there, and then follow me as I look for him. I know where he is, though. IO's just the place that I... He is dead. He looks dead. Is Zer dead? Did Zer finally die? Kaylin, thanks for tuning in. We're about to find out what Zer's got. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate the tip. Pass gate on the left side, yep. Pie is delicious. What kind of pie, Jaden? Dead inside. Well, sounds like me and Zer finally have something in common then. Heyo, let's go. We're going to go through the gate. And he's in this little cave right there, I believe. There he is. Hey there, Zer. What do you got for me? Alright, he has Skyburner's Oath, which is a pretty good scout rifle, especially if you're fighting Cabal, so it's good for the raid as well as story. It has Slug Rifle. This weapon lobs large, explosive seeking slugs when you're firing from the hip. When you're aiming down the sights, the slugs travel fast and straight with higher damage and a lower rate of fire. So it's kind of like a machine gun scout rifle with tracking projectiles that move slowly. It's pretty good. It's kind of fun to use. All right, I play on PS4. Sweet potato pie. That sounds good. The pie kind. Well, okay. All right, then he's got young Ahamkara's Spine for the Hunter. Haven't seen this one before. That's not true. Okay, it's got Wish Dragon Teeth, increased trip mine grenade duration, and blast radius ability damage grants trip mine grenade energy. That's good for PvP. Not so much for PvE. There are just better hunter exotics out there. But I'm going to go ahead and buy it just in case I don't have it, but I'm pretty sure I do. I would hate to get that from the isochronal faded engram, whatever we call it now. Then he's got another Ahamkara piece. My voice cracked really bad there. Sorry about that, guys. This is the Skull of Dire Ahamkara for the Warlock. Provides additional damage resistance during Nova Bomb. Nova Bomb kills, grants super energy. That's for the Voidwalker, which is Bungie's favorite child. Pretty good. Then the Helm of Saint 14. Ooh, how about that? Haven't seen this one in Xur at least in a while. Starless Knight. Enemies that enter Ward of Dawn are blinded, while allies that pass through gain an overshield. Guarding with the Sentinel Shield blinds nearby enemies. That's really good for the Sentinel. Definitely seems like it's geared more towards PvP, but the allies passing through gain an overshield might just be enough to justify its use in PvE. Alright, I see you guys asking where he is. So you're going to go to Io. You're going to fast travel to Giant Scar. You're going to go through that gate right there, take a left, and there's this small cave that you're going to go to. I'm going to show you this cave. You're going to come through that door over there, roughly, and this is the cave right here. You're going to go through that, and Xur is going to be there. I'm going to go ahead and buy the isochronal engram because I've got nothing better to do with my legendary shards. So, here we go.
Bring gifts of the nine. Gifts you sorely need.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Egoris Drake. Alright, here we go. I knew I was going to get the Lucky Pants. I even thought to myself, hey, I kind of want to actually get the Lucky Pants because if I ever do run Gunslinger with Ace of Spades, that'd at least look cool, right? So, I got the Lucky Pants from the Faded Engram. Not too shabby. Let's see what they look like. They're the closest thing to Cade-ish pants. Yeah, they look really cool. Definitely a gunslinger thing, and they come with illegally modded holster, precision hits, load 1 round into the chamber of stowed hand cannons ready faster and more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So it's a PvP. It's PvP. Like it's basically useless in PvE, and I hate that because it looks so dang cool.
There go the
I'm gonna help these guys with this
Extending
event.
their substructure again.
They must be stopped.
So anybody get what you want from Xur? Did he deliver today? I feel like Titans have something to be happy for, because Helm of Saint 14 is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Being a hunter, I feel like I kind of got gypped. Well, I mean, I'm not actually a hunter, I'm a warlock. I forgot that I'm just playing my hunter right now. It's hard to feel gypped playing the warlock just because you basically have the world handed to you anyway. Okay, are these people not even doing this event? Okay, you, do that. I come here to help, and they're like, hey, let's not do the thing. I do not hate Destiny. Destiny hates me. That is kind of my new motto playing this game. Alright, so, I see someone got Vigilance Wing, is that correct? That was, Gohan. Xur is at Giant Scar. In the middle of doing this event, I'm going to show you. You're going to go to Giant Scar on Io, then you're going to go through that gate, take a left, and he's going to be in this cave around the area of my cursor. It's right there where those people are, through that cave. Back into the event. Oh, we're not going to get it in time. Nope, we didn't get it in time. So close. Arguably my fault, but oh well. Alright, Jamie, he's got Skyburner's Oath for the weapon. Helm of Saint 14 for the Titan. Young Ahamkara's Spine for the Hunter. And Skull of Dire Amkara for the Warlock. So 2 Amkara pieces. Aren't we lucky? I'm going to walk to him one more time before I leave the planet. In fact, I'm going to walk the whole route. So I'm going to fast travel to Giant Scar. That's where you're going to start this whole thing. You're going to go here. Bam. Giant Scar. I'm out of water. Sad day. I need to go get another one. Hello, Sawi? Sawi? Is that it? Thank you, Gohan. I appreciate that. Alright, you're going to go to Giant Scar. Fast travel there on Io. You're going to get your Sparrow. You're going to move forward so you can get your Sparrow. Then you're going to go straight through this gate right here. Dodge all the things that are going to shoot at you. You're going to move down this road to the left. And you're going to go up here to the cave. This is Xur's cave. Hello, Xur, fellow member of the I'm Dead Inside Club. I'm sorry, I'm not the Spanish-speaking guy on this channel. We do have a Spanish-speaking guy, though. I am not him. He's got Skyburner's Oath, which is a scout rifle that is very good against the Cabal. When you aim with it, the projectiles move fast and hit hard, but when you are hip firing with it, they move slowly but track. So it's pretty good. I always feel like I'm wasting a perk on it when I'm fighting things other than Cabal, but it is a good gun. Young Ahamkara's Spine for the Hunter, which enhances the trip mine grenade. Let's go ahead and read it in depth. No problem, Arik. 1 second, Jamie, and I'll answer that question. Wish Dragon Teeth increase trip mine grenade duration and blast radius. Ability damage grants trip mine grenade energy. Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard. So basically, better trip mines, and you get your trip mine back faster. Skull of Dire Amkara. That is this one. For the Warlock, specifically the Voidwalker, grenade provides grandeur is that word, not grenadier. Actual grandeur is the perk. Provides additional damage resistance during Nova Bomb. Nova Bomb kills grant super energy. Zur is on Io. You're gonna go to Giant's Scar, and he's where he normally is in that cave. Then you've got the Helm of Saint 14 for the Titan. Starless Knight. Enemies that enter Ward of Dawn are blinded, while allies that enter pass... Okay, I'm going to start over, guys. I don't know why I'm having trouble reading. Starless Knight. Enemies that enter Ward of Dawn are blinded, while allies that pass through gain an overshield. Guarding with the Sentinel Shield blinds nearby enemies. That is for the Sentinel Titan. Alright, so you're asking which one of these are worth it. Skyburner's Oath is definitely worth owning. It's just a good scout rifle, does good damage against the Cabal. You fight enough Cabal that I think it's justified. Young Amkara's Spine is specifically a gunslinger exotic. I probably wouldn't recommend it unless if you use the trip mine a lot, specifically in PvP. There are better gunslinger exotics out there like Celestial Nighthawk. Or the one that adds an additional knife throw. I forgot about that one. There's just better ones out there, you know? So I would recommend those first, unless if you just really like the trip mine, then this one might be worth your time. Skull of Dire Amkara for the Voidwalker. The thing about the Voidwalker is that it's got so many good exotics that it's hard to be like, okay, which one of these good exotics is for me? If you use the Nova Bomb for crowd control, Skull of Dire Amkara is good for you, because if you get kills with the Nova Bomb, it returns super energy to you, so you're basically getting Nova Bomb back faster. And then Helm of Saint 14, if you play Titan and play Sentinel, I would recommend it. It looks awesome, in case you haven't seen it. It's like a plumed helmet that has probably the coolest background for the character, at least, because Saint 14 was a Titan back in the day, and he was awesome. Yes, Eric, the isochronal engram only gives year 1 exotics, because of course it does. I got the Lucky Pants. So if you have all the year 1 exotics, or if you have a shortage of legendary shards and you don't know, like, I wouldn't recommend it if you have most of the year 1 exotics, and if you don't have the exotic you want, maybe get it. But if you do have the exotic that you're looking for, just don't get it. It's a waste of legendary shards, unless if you're like me and you are blessed with many legendary shards. So, Jamie, I would recommend, if you are a Titan that plays Sentinel, get the Helm of Saint 14. If you are a Warlock that plays Voidwalker, that uses specifically the Nova Bomb, I would say get the Skull of Dire Amkara. If you are a Gunslinger Hunter that uses the Trip Mine, even at all, I would say get Young Amkaras. And I would say get Skyburner's Oath. It's a good gun to have if you don't have it already. So I used to use it a lot. I recommend it. It's a solid gun. Ooh, HVT dropped their loot. Where are you? Aha, there you are. Cool. Alright, so, for the last time, at least for the next few minutes, if you are looking for Zur, go to Giant Scar on Io. You're going to go through this gate right here, and then you're going to go up to this cave system. Let me show you the cave. That cave right over... Wow, I really got turned around. We're just gonna walk over there. We're just gonna walk over there, guys. Next to Fight Theory over there. That dude found Armamentarium. This is the cave. You're gonna go in that cave. Zur's gonna be in there. Alright. Now I'm gonna figure out something else to do with the next 30 to 40 minutes that I have. You know what? I'm gonna go work on the flashpoint on my warlock. I haven't done the flashpoint on warlock yet because they put it on Mercury of all things. Why would they put it on Mercury? No problem. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. We're still going, but if you guys absolutely need me to before this stream is over, I will go back to Zer. But for the meantime, I've got Jake in the chat. He's the guy that's listed as Chortle Games. What's up, Lord Ghost? Kalen, you're funny. Don't quit your day job. But we will not be doing Crucible. We will be doing Mercury instead. If anyone is wondering where to find Zer, he is on Io. You're going to go to Giant Scar, and he's in that cave that he normally appears in. I'm going to go try the stupid Mercury flashpoint. Zer is on Io. He is selling Skyburner's Oath, which is a scout rifle. Young Amkar's Spine, which is a gunslinger exotic for the hunter. Skull of Dire Amkara, which is a Voidwalker Warlock exotic, specifically for the Nova Bomb. And then Helm of Saint 14, which is a Titan exotic for the Sentinel. Honestly, the Skull and Helm of Saint 14 are pretty good snags if you don't have them. But I feel like at this point, most people do. And that's the problem, is that Zer is kind of irrelevant now, because most of the people playing Destiny right now have been playing since year one. They've got a lot of new people, and I think it's great that Zer still offers year one exotics. I think he should, but there needs to be some offering to us, the people that have been here since day one, bought Forsaken, bought all the DLC, so that we can get rewards, so that we can get excited about Zer. Because honestly, the thing that excites me the most about Zer is the fact that you guys show up and watch me look for Zer. I don't get excited about the gear that he has. I've already got all of it. I don't need any of it. But I do get excited because you guys show up and I get to meet so many new people and we get to talk about our favorite exotics and all that jazz. I'm really feeling Crimson right now. I've had it for a while and I've used it off and on for a while, but right now it's my go-to. Mainly because I forgot about Masterworks, and I am a orb generating machine now. I love it. My teammates love it. It's a good time. I forgot that I'm playing the new Voidwalker because I unlocked it with my Seed of Light. So I'm going to run around and be extremely OP like Voidwalkers do. Thanks, Inferior. I appreciate that. You are right, dabbed out media. But those people that quit from being year one players, a lot of them already have... This is still unavailable. Okay, I'm just going to start doing adventures then. A lot of them already have those exotics. Like, a lot of people quit playing because they sucked up all the content. And so the people that came back expecting new content are getting the same old content that caused them to quit. Does that make sense?
But it won't be much of a test.
Well, I just got lit up. Hey, Charles. Zer is on IO. He is offering Skyburner's Oath, Young Amkara's Spine, Skull of Dire Amkara, and Helm of Saint 14. Steelers guy says, been playing less than a month. I'm 567, and even though I have 16 exotics, I still get multiple duplicates. Yep. I just never find exotics. I've been playing this game balls to the wall a lot since Forsaken came out, since before Forsaken came out, and since they added exotic engrams as a drop that enemies can actually drop. I haven't found a single one, and I've played it more than anybody else on the channel. I forgot that I've got Chromatic Fire equipped. That was the one exotic that I did find, but it was from a Crucible match. But I have not found a single exotic drop since starting to play this again with Forsaken. Not gonna lie, this new Voidwalker is very fun, even though it's overpowered to all hell. Dang, I hate that dabbed out. I'm excited for that dupe protection as well. They did drop the ball on drops. I just want Phoenix Protocol, because my main is Attunement of Grace for the Warlock. I love the Well of Radiance. Alright, let's do this thing. It's so overpowered! Are there more? Are there more? Yep. Oh man, that was stupid. But I love the Well of Radiance, and so I want Phoenix Protocol so I can optimize the Well of Radiance. But I can't find any exotics, and so it's like, I'm at the point where I'm discouraged because not only can I not find the exotic I want, but I'm not finding exotics, period. So the chances of me finding my exotic are just so dang low. So I'm kind of waiting till they fix a lot of the drop rates and stuff until we all get cured of the curse of edge transit, if you know what I mean. Until then, I'm kind of easing up on the game a little bit with solo play at least. We play it a lot here on the channel. It's not just me on the channel. It's me and 3 other guys. I'm Stephen, the guy you're seeing in the chat. His name's Jake. He and I play this every Tuesday. And we do stuff with the reset, look for exotics, all that jazz. There's a guy named Brodie that plays this with us a pretty good bit. We play with another channel named 8-Bit Gamesters, a guy named Jeremy from there. We play with him a lot. So we play this game a lot. This whining that I'm doing, whether you guys see it as whining or not, I hope you don't. I hope I don't come off as whiny. But it's kind of justified. I've paid my dues. I've played this game a lot. It's only fair for me to expect to have found more than one Year 2 exotic. I'm just saying. I don't know. Alright, let's check the chat. Yeah, Jake has been blessed, well, half blessed with the exotic drop rate since Forsaken came out, because he's found a lot of exotic drops, but they've all been Year 1. Gosh dang it. That was some embarrassing shooting. There we go. So I'm not gonna lie. Chromatic Fire with this new Voidwalker is very fun. Lots of explosions. But that's not what I'm going for, you know? You'd think so, Nav, but they wanted it to... So I enjoy Destiny a lot. I like it as a game. It's a good game. But I prefer Tom Clancy's The Division, and I know a lot of you are like, whoa, man. But hear me out. Tom Clancy's The Division balances being rewarding with not being too rewarding, because there are so many different items to get that it doesn't feel like it's shooting itself in the foot by giving you a lot of items. And with Destiny, I feel like the exotics are the means to an end. Like, they're expecting you to do all these activities to get the gear, not necessarily because the activities are fun. You know? Because it's like, why do I do Crucible bounties? Or, like, the challenges? Because I want the gear, not because I enjoy Crucible. And so it's like, when are the exotics not going to be the thing we want, like the reason we're playing the game, and they're just going to start being the icing on the cake, you know? So with Division, at least for me personally, it's just my preferred playstyle, though, I guess. But with that game, the sets and the builds you can make are the icing on the cake. The game in itself is already fun to play. There's already a lot of activities to do, a lot of stuff that I do not for the gear, but because I enjoy doing it. The Dark Zone is fun to just run around. The Resistance mode is really fun to play with friends because it's got the infinite replayability because it's a Horde mode. This game just doesn't seem to have as much of that, and because of that, I think the makers of the game know this. Whether they would admit it or not, I think that they understand that the main reason people play this game for a long period of time is because they want to get those exotics. And once they get those exotics, Bungie is afraid they'll stop playing. That's why they're not being as rewarding as they could. Because they noticed a big drop in player base with vanilla, and that's because exotics weren't as rare. That's what they would think anyway. But the fact of the matter is, the reason people stopped playing with vanilla so early on is because there wasn't a lot to do. It had nothing to do, it had nothing to do with the high exotic drop rate. It was just, we had no stuff to do. Alright. Good lord, this super is bananas. Alright. One sec, if you're saying anything in chat, I will check it out as soon as I kill this group of enemies. Okay. One of my friends found the Queen Breaker and I was pissed. So, trick for getting the Queen Breaker inferior. Do the spiders bounties? Because I found no, not Queen. That's Lord of Wolves. Sorry, Queen Breaker. Yeah, that's different. Well, trick for fighting Lord of Wolves, which is a year 2 exotic. Do the spiders bounties, the ones that specifically offer gear, because you always have a chance to find Lord of Wolves from doing that. Queen Breaker is the linear fusion rifle, correct? For some reason, I got those confused because they're both fallen guns. I think. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me look at the chat again as soon as I kill this guy who's trying to flank me. There you are. Okay. Division is a good shooter. Can't wait for Division 2. Nav, Division 2 is my #1 most anticipated game because they're hitting all the right notes with that one. Battlefield 5 or Black Ops 4, which one should I get? Well, it depends on if you want a battle royale or if you want a good competitive shooter mode. Battlefield is going to have good PvP in general. Battlefield always does. It always does PvP pretty well. Black Ops is going to have the better battle royale, I think, but the worse PvP, if that makes sense. So I would say Black Ops for the BR, Battlefield for the PvP. Hey, buddy. Come here. No, come here.
Excellent.
I do love my rocket launcher, though.
Close to the Vex.
Told you they were good.
Zur is on IO. Go to Giant's Scar. Once you go there, you're going to go to the cave that he's always in. He's got Skyburner's Oath, which is a scout rifle. Then he's got Young Amkara's Spine for the hunter. Skull of Dire Amkara for the warlock. And then Helm of Saint 14 for the Titan, that other class. Thank you for tuning in, guys. See a lot of new names. Always good to see that. We found Zur earlier. Gosh, sorry guys. We found him earlier. Moved on to something else because we'd kind of gone back and forth with him enough. So I moved on. I keep trying to summon my Sparrow. Can't do that here. We moved on to doing something else that's a little more interesting. But we've got a guy in the chat, if you were wondering where Zur is. Ask and you shall receive a message from him in the chat telling you exactly where Zur is.
Show them why our guardians are worthier of their devotion.
Okay. Alright, so this event's gonna show up in... it's probably just worth doing adventures instead. But what do you guys think in the chat? Oh my god, what? You see that? The number of the planetary mats went crazy for a second there. What do you guys think of the state of exotics in Destiny 2? Are you happy with them not appearing as much? Do you think that it's more exciting now to get an exotic than it was back then? And if so, is it justified for the low drop rate? What do you guys think? What are your general thoughts on the state of the game, I guess? Because like I said, I enjoy this game, but I'm losing patience with this game. I don't hate Destiny 2. Destiny 2 hates me. That's kind of my go-to right now. Wow, that was really bad luck. I agree with you, Drake. Eagerous Drake. I'm unhappy with the state of it. I think that the exotic drop rate was fine before, and I think the game needs to stop hiding behind the drop rate to be like... They keep hiding behind the, oh man, you get that rush of dopamine when you get an exotic. We want to make it more meaningful and impactful. Well, yeah, but at the same time, I need a reason to believe that it's going to happen to me when playing this game. Because so far there have been multiple loot drop bugs that they haven't fixed. Edge Transit might not be as cursed as it was, but still, it's far too frequent. So I don't know. I think there is some definite fixing that needs to happen. I also am not happy with random rolls. I don't like random roll stats on guns because, for example, I got Better Devils the other day, and I was like, oh cool, Better Devils, I love that gun. And then I realized, wait, all of the perks that made Better Devils a good gun year one weren't on it because of random rolls. So now it's like, I can't say that I love a gun because it's like, what makes these guns stand out other than their appearance at this point?
On a perpetual feedback loop, you're the off switch. Go close it down.
So I don't know, I feel like this game lost a lot of its personality with the Forsaken update. I love Forsaken as an expansion. I do not like the update that came with it. Alright, let's see the chat a little bit. Thank you, Kalen. Zur is on IO, Giant Scar, where he normally is. His inventory is listed in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, Cade. James Keane says the drop rate in this game is god-awful and as a turn-off doesn't make me want to grind more. I agree, 100%. I think that the gear should not be the end game. The gear should be what elevates the game, you know? Because and I keep using Division as an example, that's because those are the two big MMO lights on console. But Division makes it to where you don't feel like the game is over when you get the gear, because you feel like your playstyle opens up when you get the gear. I run the Classified Reclaimers set on, well, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I run the Classified Reclaimers set on Division. It took me a while to get it. Not an unrealistic amount of time, because that's 6 pieces of rare gear that I had to find. And I did. And now that I have that set, I'm a really good medic in that game. And so running stuff like incursions or resistance mode is that much better because I've got those things. And now I feel like I'm more rewarded for playing those modes because I've finally finished my build. But in this game, it's like, the grind is the purpose, not the next step. Cade says, "Are you slow? The one thing that everyone loved about D1 is now in D2 because of random rolls that gives the grind back to Destiny." The grind isn't, okay, grind is important, yes. But it shouldn't be the game, you know? Random rolls, I'm fine with there being random rolls, but the problem with that is that in Destiny 2, before random rolls, the guns had personality. I mentioned Better Devils, Nameless Midnight? Yes. Nameless Midnight, all that kind of stuff. Those guns no longer are special or have any kind of personality because random rolls exist. I'm fine with random rolls. I'm not too bitter on the random rolls being a thing. But the fact that we had guns with personality, guns that I could say, oh yeah, that's my favorite gun because of these perks, I can't say that anymore. Now I can only say that about exotics, which just don't appear in the game at all. And that is the case with some guns like, what's it called? Vestian Dynasty. That is the one legendary off the top of my head that I can say I like that gun because of perks. But I feel like just something feels empty with random rolls being as prominent as they are. Like I said, I don't have a problem with random rolls. I have a problem with the fact that I feel like a lot of the personality out of guns was taken away with random rolls. Because Better Devils I liked because it had the explosive payload, but that's not always the case now. And so now, not only do I have to grind to get those legendaries, but I also have to grind to get the rolls that I want, and that's not why I should be playing this game, because I want to be able to get the gear that I want to get, but also not be burnt out on the content that this game has to offer by the time I get the gear to use it in, you know? Because it's like, if I play all the strikes a million times to get the gear that I want, by the time I get the gear, I'm not going to want to play the strikes anymore because I've grinded through them so much that it's just burnt out content. So there needs to be a middle ground of... There, yes, needs to be a grind, because if I get everything I expect to get early on, then I will stop playing this game early on. But there needs to be other stuff to do other than the things that you do to grind. Because if there isn't, then everything you do once you have the gear just feels like you grinding again, but you're just using the gear that you wanted, so it's like the end purpose is gone. I don't know if that makes any sense. But Destiny 1 had Prison of the Elders. I loved Prison of the Elders, and it was fun to do, even though I knew I probably wouldn't get any good stuff from it. Just because I had already pretty much gotten all the stuff that I wanted. It felt vastly replayable because it was kind of randomized, and I don't feel that way from anything in Destiny 2 yet.
It will depend on how important that one cabal is.
You are right, James. I haven't gotten a single exotic drop. I've gotten one Forsaken exotic, but as far as exotic drops from enemies, I haven't gotten a single one. Jake, the other guy from the channel that's been in the chat, he's gotten 4, and they've all been year 1. So the grind isn't to sell microtransactions, Kalen. There are microtransactions in this game, but it's all cosmetic. The grind is to add longevity to the game. It's to keep people playing for longer than they should necessarily have to. But in a game like this, there does need to be a form of grind. Because it's a loot-based game. Loot-based games have always had a grind, harkening all the way back to games like Diablo. Because it makes it to where you get that rush when you get a drop. Like in Diablo, I still get a bit of a rush when I see a green light appear, because that means, oh shoot, a set item dropped for me. But in this game, they went too far towards thinking that the rush was necessary, And now it's like, yes, the rush was always there.
Oh,
But
no,
now
we're not done with you.
they've turned us into junkies, playing this game constantly, trying to get our fix, when that rush doesn't ever seem to come because exotics are just so rare. So there's a balance. There is a balance that needs to be found. This game has not found it. This is a weird mission. This is a really weird mission. This guy could kill me. He absolutely could. Which one did you get, James? What? What?
Okay, let's see what's inside. Oh, this is code for what looks like a phage.
Oh wow, you actually got 1,000 voices? That's a big deal, James.
Just like the Vex.
That's the gun that everybody wants. So at least there's that, I guess? Ooh, sorry, I've got the kind of hiccups now. Zur is on IO. You're gonna go to Giant Scar, New England Gaming. He's in that cave that he's always in. Only 20%. Gee whiz. He has got Skyburner's Oath, which is a scout rifle. Young Amkar's Spine for the Hunter. Thank you, Kalen. Skull of Dire Amkara for the Warlock, and Helm of Saint 14 for the Titan. Yeah, James, the RNG in this game is meh. I've gotten screwed over by this game on multiple occasions with drop rates. I've played it more than anybody on the channel, and I've gotten the least, to an insulting degree. Heck, I've played it more than anybody on the I've played it more than anybody in our group that we play this game with. We've got 2 channels we play this with. Friendly Fire Games, which is my brother's channel, and then 8-Bit Gamesters, which is a good friend of mine, Jeremy. He plays this game with me a lot. He's my go-to Division buddy. Alright, Katrina says, I agree. Without trials, I find myself playing endless hours to be 562. I feel screwed at times. Yep. I'm 548, I think. And where's a big... Oh, yes. Care package. Coming in. I don't main this Voidwalker. I honestly kind of hate it because it's super OP. But I'd be lying if I said that it was not a complete blast. Pun intended. Pun always intended. Mr. Stealth Motions, Zur is on IO. Go to Giant Scar. He's where he always is, in that little cave. And anybody that's watching and doesn't know where that is, let me know if I need more detailed instruction, because I can totally pull up the map. I'm going to be streaming for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to be calling it. But if you've liked anything you've seen here, feel free to leave us a sub. We do this every single week, finding Zur, being disappointed as a community. But we also have 6 days of content here on Chortle Games. We do Let's Play videos on Mondays and Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Central. Then we do live streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, usually starting around 7 p.m., with a podcast on Fridays at 12 p.m. Central, and our Where is Zer stream at 11:40 Central Time in the AM. Fair enough, Chortle Games. 10 hours a day since Forsaken launched, nothing. My buddy hopped on after 9 months not playing. After an hour, he got 2 Tails and Black Talon and Cerberus +1. Yep. Yep. Nav says, Prometheus lens with full catalyst used by hunters absolutely lethal with its burn. I can totally see that. I feel your pain, New England. Oh, gotta reload my gun. Gosh, I look dopey. Oh, yeah, there's gonna be a hot... Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Yes, Inferior, there is going to be another stream later. Jake and I will be playing Until Dawn tonight. That's gonna be around 9 o'clock. We're gonna get a later start tonight, but it is happening. We will be doing our regularly scheduled evening live streams. Next Destiny stream... Excuse me. It's probably going to be on Tuesday. Regularly scheduled Destiny stream. Alright, I've got some chats in here. Saul, Zer is on IO, where he always is. Yes, Matthias, Zer is on IO. Go to Giant Scar. He's in the cave he's always at. If you need me to show you guys... Actually, you know what? I'm not doing anything better with my time right now. We're going to go to Zer one more time before I call the stream. You're going to go to Io, that awful green planet that we all hate. Or is it just me? You're going to go to Giant Scar, which is the fast travel point to the right. Bungie did make the Halo series, Kalen, before they gave it to 343, which butchered it, in my opinion. Yep, we're headed there now. Saul, thank you. Dabbed Out Media. I'm getting a phone call. It's from my mom. Can't take that right now, Mom. Sorry. Bring back Thorn, LOL, even though I know it would piss off a bunch of people. I don't think it would. A lot of people want Thorn to come back. I want Bad Juju to come back. That was my gun in D1. Hey, Darian. What is up? Oh, my brother texted me. All right. Hey, Rose. Because that would involve trying, Nicholas. I don't know. That's probably harsh. Okay, so you're going to go to Giant Scar. That's where we just fast traveled to. That's this spot right here to the right. You're going to summon your Sparrow. And you're going to go this way, through this big door right here. You're going to follow this road to the left. You're going to go up here. Avoid all the shooting. There's this cave right here. You're going to go into the cave. Why is there a wizard in this cave? You're going to kill that wizard. And Zer is over there. You're going to walk over to him and be like, why do you suck, Zer? Why you suck so bad, Zer? Later, Egress. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know where to get the catalyst for Borealis. I think it's just a random drop, isn't it? Or is that Darcy? So Zer has Skyburner's Oath, which is a scout rifle that fires full automatic. If you aim with it, it fires it's a slower fire rate, but the projectiles move faster. If you fire hip, the projectiles track, move slower, but fire in a faster rate. You're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. Hello, Moonmen. Thank you for the tip, Nav. Did not know that. I will use that in the future. He's also got young Amkara's Spine for the Hunter, which helps with the trip mine. So if you're a gunslinger, maybe consider picking that up. If you're not, don't even bother with it. Skull of Dire Amkara is for the Voidwalker. Makes it to where the Nova Bomb kills grant extra super energy, so you can return energy back on kills with the Nova Bomb, which is pretty good. But there are so many good Voidwalker exotics that it's like, do I use this or Nezarec Sin? Like, what's the deal? Then you've got Helm of St. 14 for the Titan, which is good for all those Sentinels out there that love being supportive with their Ward of Dawn. It makes it to where the Ward of Dawn grants an overshield to allies once they leave, so it's got some additional protection outside of the ward. And it blinds enemies when using the Ward of Dawn or using the shield to guard with. Thank you, Slick Rizza. I think I am pretty chill. Hope to see you around sometime. Aside from our Xur streams, we do our Xur streams every single week. Around Fridays around 11:40 a.m. But we do 6 days of content here. In addition to that, Suicidal Q-Tip just purchased Young Amkara's Spine. What a name! So on Mondays and Wednesdays, we do Let's Play videos of assorted games. Right now, we're doing a lot of horror, spooky themed games because it's October. So why not get in the spirit, right? So we do that on Mondays and Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Central, and then on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays we have live streams usually starting around 7 p.m. And then on Fridays, of course, we've got our Where Is There stream and our podcast going up at 12 p.m. Central. On Tuesdays, our stream is called Team Up Tuesdays. We do Destiny. Right now, that's the game we're playing, but basically Team Up Tuesday is all about playing a co-op game. Me and one other person, or me and other people, at least one other person, playing some kind of co-op game. We're feeling Destiny right now, so we're playing a lot of Destiny. On Thursdays, we are doing a Metro series. Metro 2033 is what we're in the middle of right now, but we're going to be playing both games during the month of October. So tune in for that, usually starting around 7, or maybe a little bit later, depending on what else we got going on. And then on Fridays, we do 2 live streams in the evening, and then on Saturdays, we also do 2 live streams in the evening. So I hope to see you guys around for more. They should bring back a Taken version of Mythoclast and Jellyhorn. I think a Taken version of Galahorn would be really cool. Mythoclast would be interesting. I just want Bad Juju to come back, honestly. That's all I want. Then I'll be happy. Thank you, Slick Rizza. I appreciate the sub. Hope to see you around for more of our content. We're going to be playing Until Dawn tonight, but Jake is going to be joining me for that. He's the other guy on the channel. And he spooks easily, so that honestly writes itself. Sometimes chill. I am always chilly, Allison, except for when I'm not, and I'm salty. I'm either chill or salty. Sometimes excitable whenever Jake pulls it out of me. Alright. Yeah, he spooks super duper easy. Alright, I'm going to read chat for a minute, and then we're going to call it. Hey, if Tim wants to come by, he's welcome to. I'll allow it. Thanks for tuning in, Kaylin, Slick Rizza, New England Gaming. Nice meeting you both. Thanks for tuning in, Rose, Nav. If you're still here, thanks for the tips, Moonmen. Thanks for coming. To all of you that are new here, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We do this every single week. But I would like to see you guys here for more than just our Xur stream. Like I said before, we do content every day but Sunday. Edited stuff during the afternoon on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then live streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. It's been fun. Glad seeing a lot of new faces here. That's always a pleasure. Oreo Jesus. That is what I'm being called. Oreo Jesus. That's interesting. Alright. So, that's going to do it here. If you haven't, feel free to leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe here at Chortle Games. We do a lot of stuff. But that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have had a good morning so far. We will see you back here at 8, 9, probably around 9 p.m. Central Time, maybe a little bit later with Until Dawn. That's going to be with me and Jake. Thanks, Dabbed Out Media, for the sub. You know what? Dabbed Out Media, for that sub, I'm going to dab for you. Thank you for the sub, Dabbed. I appreciate it. All right, see you later, Nav. See you later, Dabbed Out. Later, Lee Allison, Rose, Kaylin, Slick, and New England Gaming. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, have a good day.